Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to episode number 4 of my Manchester United Football Manager 2016 Let's Play. It's transfer deadline day right now. We've got an offer from PSG for Marcos Rojo. I had a little bit of a quick check as well, and there is some rumours for Rojo leaving, so I just have to really see if this could be a viable option for us, and we probably would need a replacement. The thing is, he's a player who can play centre-back and left-back pretty much effectively. You don't get too many players like that. He's natural as a centre-back. He's accomplished, though, as left-back, but he's got really good attributes for both positions. But that tells me maybe he's not a master of one position. He's decent or pretty good player in both, but not absolutely amazing either at the centre-back role or left-back. So that tells me, well, I'm wondering, do I need a replacement for left-back then if I sell him, or do I need a replacement for centre-back? It's because we got Luke Shaw left-back, but we got someone like Daley Blind who can deputise, but he'll be a more defensive fullback. But I feel as though with the money we already have, regardless whatever we get here for Rojo, if the deal goes through, we'll have a really large sum of money to sign a huge centre-back. And if I go to the squad right now, I haven't been too happy with Phil Jones, and I really think his jumping reach will let us down. His heading's not too bad, but actually getting his head to the ball with jumping to beat his opponent in the air, I'm not sure. And even anticipation and positioning, those are important mental defensive attributes. I don't think he could be a world-class centre-back. He can improve a little bit more, and I think I will keep him, but he won't be a key player of the team. I can't see him being. That's I'm just leaving my honest thoughts there. And also, Eric Bailly, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, not Bailey, because it's not English. It's not an English name. I had a bit of a search, and I heard people calling him like that. So, if that's right, that's how you pronounce his last name, Bailly. Is that right? Bailly, so I'll pronounce it that way for now, so hopefully it's close to being correct. Anyway, he's from Ivory Coast, but I'll just go to information. Does he have any other nationalities? He's French, so I think that name may be French. I don't know if his family's from France as well. I'm not 100% sure. I know he is from Ivory Coast though. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's close to how you pronounce his name. But either way, the main point was we need another world-class centre-back, I think. Our best centre-back, I think, is Chris Smalling. He's not world-class, but at least he's a bit better. He's our best centre-back. Phil Jones, from the report, they're the same. But I see, Smalling got a bit more about him, really tall as well, and his jumping reach is 17. How about add that together, jumping reach 17, and height 194 centimetres with his strength as well. A bit stronger mentally as well for defensive attributes. And then you look at our transfer budget without that. We have got 80 million. And we've got a huge wage, but I don't want to spend it all at the same time. I'm not sure if there could be a centre-back worth that much anyway, but I've got to save money for other signings in next season. Maybe want to bring Paul Pogba, so we'll just have to see, especially with Carrick getting older, and even Schweinsteiger won't be here forever, so we need that really strong, world-class central midfielder as well. But he's not even left yet. I may fail in this negotiation and not get a good enough amount for him. So we'll just see. I've got to be realistic though. I do want to sell him in this opportunity. This is a good opportunity to get a good sum of money for him. I'm going to go 21.5 million. Suggest terms. Okay. Didn't accept. So at least I know, if that got accepted there, I thought, maybe I could have got a bit more for him. So we will try 20.5 million. Suggest terms. Oh, there you go. I must have been close. I thought, with 14 million, that's about, 6-7 million more. That's really around the ballpark. Especially for a player. There's something else about Rojo I don't really like. I'll just say the offer was too good to turn down, pretty much. And for the couple reasons I said. This new reason I haven't said yet. His aggression is 17, and then if you go to his report, he has a competitive streak in him as a con, so he can lead him to bending the rules, aka getting suspensions, getting sent off, everything like that. Sometimes I find it okay. It can be dealt with, but when they have 17 aggression, if it's higher than 16, it's almost inevitable they'll get suspensions and sending offs throughout the season. And again, the reason I mentioned before, he's not really. It says he's natural as a central defender. And he can play left back, but I don't think he's key. Again, he's got really balanced attributes. Tackling, you can't doubt his tackling ability looking at it. Physically, he doesn't have a physical attributes that is yellow, so that concerns me. He's not like, but again, because he's so balanced. So when you have 14 pace and like 14 strength, that's a good mix, I would think. But yeah, we'll just have to see if the deal goes through. Definitely will give us money to sign. We'll have like free range to any centre-back that wants to join us pretty much. A chance to get a world-class guy in. So yeah, we have to do it quickly though, because it's already transfer deadline day. So I don't generally take part because normally I want to, make my transfers before then. So yeah, if he does move on, we'll just play through it now and see how it goes. Poor, how quick! I wish transfers go through that quickly all the time, but because it's transfer deadline day, they go through more quickly. Okay, Barcelona want Blind. So much is happening right now. Okay, 20.5 million. Leave your thoughts on that fee we got for him. Could I got... Well, I don't think I could have even got more. I did 21 and it was rejected, yeah? And then I just went down to 20.5. I don't think I could have got more money than that. It wouldn't have been possible. So I'm pretty happy with that deal. I don't think, like I said, I could have actually got more. So that's pretty good. So that's going to push us up to basically 100 million. I feel rich. Oh, well, we have plenty of money already, but I said I wasn't going to make a transfer, but sometimes these things happen in Football Manager out of your they are in your control, but that you didn't plan to happen. So I already anticipated it, but we need something more than this just indication here. This is like you're looking really specific for best attributes on players. Maybe if we can go maybe like 9 out of 12, so we can at least get a few more higher rated guys in here for guys that are valued a lot that are still they do have these key attributes. Ideally, a player we already have report on. I do like Kostas Manolas. He's from Greece. He's got strong attributes, but yeah, he's a good centre back, but is he like completely world class? And just I don't think we can. I just want to be looking for centre backs at this point. So right now, for the attributes anyway, we're going to clear those and we'll press OK. So we can just look for really high rated centre back pretty much. And one, we have a scout report. Ideally, John Stones. I signed him previously for Manchester United and Football Manager, so probably won't do that in case you watch my other saves I have done. I may have to analyze this a little bit myself, and we don't really have time to get a scout report. So yeah, we got a lot of these younger guys. I just want to check this guy out for just interest sake. It doesn't look terrible. I'll get him on my short list. Not for a signing right now, not as the replacement for Rojo, definitely, but seem to have decent attributes in this current point in time. Laporte. I always strayed away from Laporte because he was always seen as a player everyone signs, but I never signed him in Football Manager because of that reason. He's a really good passer as well, so I think this could be the opportunity because I've personally never signed him before, so he could be actually a good signing for him. Even though he plays central defender, better ball-playing defender, doesn't mean he's bad at central defender. You go on defend, he's got all the key attributes there, there we go. And yeah, all of his better attributes. And of course, he's only 21 years old, and then his birthday's in April, so that's okay. We'll see his current report though. How much would he cost? They don't really want to sell him, but yeah, who would want to sell like an amazing centre back? You wouldn't want to do that. So you see his report. He's already better than Smalling or Phil Jones. So if you have a young guy who's better than your other players in those positions, and he's only 21, he's got potential to grow into, I think that's a logical move. And like I said, I haven't signed him before in Football Manager ever for that reason, because people say like everyone signs him, but I've never signed. I actually don't see many people sign him who play Football Manager, at least on YouTube, for you guys who watch. I don't think many people sign him, so I think people think that a lot of people sign him, but then everyone strays away for him from that reason. So then no one is actually, or not many people are actually signing him. It's funny how that happens. And again, I'll go up front with all my deals. At least with this kind of save, I like to think 15 million is not going to get accepted. I don't even want to put the first amount there. We'll have to go like 18 million, suggest terms. They don't even want to reply. They're probably going to request like a ridiculous amount, but we'll put an offer in for 25 million. But I'm not going to be foolish. I'm going to have to look for another option as well. So guys, Laporte got rejected again. I even put another offer up to 40 million. Nothing. We'll go 45. At least we can negotiate, surely, to negotiate from there. Suggest terms. Or not even to negotiate from there. Are you serious? Too bad, cunts. There's a release fee. There's a release fee. I'm going to make offer. See, if we were negotiating, they would have wanted more. They want more money than that because they wouldn't even negotiate when I offered in 40 million. So we're going to probably get him for more than they would want to sell him for, I would have to say. I know that's a lot of money, so I can't be too happy but letting that amount of money go. But selling Rojo, you take that 20 million off that. And yeah, I think it's a decent fee. I reckon for his quality, and especially for Athletic, they would want to get more money. Just judging off how we were negotiating, they want more money than that for him. So we're just going to take him at his release fee. We'll do that because, yeah, that's why I reacted like that, because I've signed players for less than their release clause before in Football Manager, obviously. So that's why. That's not like the minimum. If people say you have to sign him for that amount, you can actually sign them. Teams can negotiate for less than that if they want to, obviously, but clearly they didn't. And of course, the offer has to be accepted there from Athletic. So we're going to put him as a key player because he will be our best centre-back, but I feel as though, yeah, Chris Smalling will still have a lot to say about that. We'll give him a deal till 2020. That's where his current deal expires. He should be happy with that. Then his wage. He's probably going to want a little bit more than he's on right now, but I do want to check his coach report, or scout report, sorry, so I can actually see what's requested. Wage demands at least 51k, but it's in between 51 and 105, so yeah, that's pretty extreme. Maybe we'll just put 65k and sign-on fee. This is like a base. No doubt we're going to negotiate from here, or well, he'll want to negotiate, or his agent. Can we add some sort of bonus here? I'm not sure about adding bonuses yet. Like 100%, he's going to come back, want to negotiate. There we go. And then we can, yeah, start negotiating from here. Sell-on fee percentage, I don't like having that in contracts. Winning the Premier League, I intend to do that, so I'm not going to give you yeah, any money for that. Unused sub fee, though. Team of the Year bonus. Whew. I won't put too much money for that. There could be a chance. 500k, though. Clean sheet bonus. We'll give him 25k. 25k for that. Appearance fee, will increase that to 13k, and that will allow us to increase the unused sub fee. So that is good. But yeah, like sign-on fee, agent fee, looks like a lot of money, but in a way, it's not going to trouble us because we have, yeah, plenty of money. We'll drop that to 2.5, then agent fee will hold maybe 3.5. Like agent, like they want a lot of money, so that could have a decent chance to get accepted. And then a goal bonus. Centre backs don't score too often, but we'll put in maybe like 33k. Like he might score a few goals throughout the season from corners, free kicks with the header, but yeah, it won't be major. And then another additional clause, we can add a seasonal landmark goal bonus. And no, so 1 year. I didn't click on that. What the hell? I clicked on the seasonal landmark goal bonus. There we go. 10 goals. You can't see him getting 10 goals, and we give him 2.5 million. Centre backs wouldn't get 10 goals in a season unless they're playing forward. So yeah, in a good season they might get 6 or 7. That's a good season as a maximum. So suggest terms, and oh my god, they're still. He wants some for winning the Premier League, but yeah, like I said, I intend to do that, so I don't want anything there for that. So we're probably just gonna have to, the wage. Obviously, the wage is what he wants more. So maybe drop that to like 85k and sign-on fee. The agents, see what I mean? Hungry agents, 5 million for what? Just negotiating a transfer. They're just 5 million an agent gets, just like that, man. Agents must be rich, almost richer than football players. Like, considering, how much, players they might have. Who knows? But we'll just suggest the terms. Oh my god, still didn't accept. He wants 100k. I guess, he's a big player. Potential to be, like, the best centre-back in the game. I don't want sell-on fee percentage or winning the Premier League, because I am going to win the Premier League. Okay, maybe just increase the Team of the Year bonus. Because then if he plays well, he deserves that. Okay, 4.5. Suggest terms. Let's get it done. Finally. And I'm probably only going to be playing one game in this episode because, a lot of transfer action going on, even though it's just kind of just two players, one going out and hopefully one coming in Laporte. Big money, but we definitely have the cash to splash. Look at that. Look at the wage budget and look, almost 100 million, for the overall transfer budget. So guys, now the big signing is finalized. Laporte, 46.5 million. 52 million will be deducted because of like the fees, like with the agent and whatnot. He wanted some money, which is all good because we'll just accept that. But it's all good because we have more money. We still have more than half of that available. So amazing player to come in for us. It's a player we need. We need a really, really good centre-back and a younger guy, he's only 21, who can get to that world-class level because we've conceded some silly goals defensively at the start of the season. And that's if an area we needed to improve, just judging on how I perform, my team have performed so far, I would say it is in defence. So hopefully that will be able to fix that, and he would basically be playing so Phil Jones or Bailly as well. So he's from France. Hopefully he can come in and do a good job. And like I mentioned before, he's a player that everyone kind of assumes that pretty much everyone signs, but because of that reason, people stray away from him and no one really signs him. And probably that thing is not really important to me. That's usually from a viewer point of thing. But for me, I haven't signed Laporte before in Football Manager. I'm pretty sure, just from my memory. I'm trying to think about all these other saves I've done last couple of years since he's been relevant. But I haven't signed him in a serious save anyway, I'm pretty sure. So very good signing for us. And of course, guys, I almost forgot, Laporte can almost play left back as well. Being unconvincing there allows him to be trained in that role as well, in that position, get it learned, at least get it to accomplished, and then at least we can say we have at least the positional replacement for Rojo as well. I think we've got a player improvement, a younger player who can play for more seasons, a player that has potential to be better, if not already better than Rojo. I think already at 21 years of age, he's more mentally better, at least defensively, and a better passer, 16 passing, really quick 16. He's still got that 15 strength. So Laporte, massive signing. And even if a lot of people would sign him, that would be the reason why, because he's really, really good. We can't pass up that opportunity to sign someone of this quality. And I think before anyone says, I've signed him in FIFA, yes, but I haven't signed him in Football Manager. If you're wondering when I said, I haven't signed him before, that's in Football Manager. I know in FIFA, he's a very popular signing. Football Manager, different case though. And also we will give Laporte the number 5 to replace Rojo. And guys, with that big signing, big money of course for Laporte, but overall balance, the profit this season, 170 million, and just our transfer budget and wage budget still looks so healthy, so it hasn't really affected us at all. And that's only one big signing of the window I've made. And just to round up some of the other bigger deals, Hakan Çalhanoğlu has moved on to Tottenham for 25 million. So he's going to be a player to look out for. And Paco Alcacer has moved on to Chelsea for 24 million. So a big striker signing for them for the future also. So a couple of big Spanish talents coming to the Premier League. Okay, surprisingly, PSG now have made an offer for Fellaini. It's just after the transfer window deadline. So what's happening? Why you want to sign him now? Because Fellaini is a guy I did want to sell at some point. I thought maybe I would at least give him a chance this season. But yeah, he's always someone in my mind I was going to sell eventually because I don't think he can play a key role for us, an important role for the team. He can play a role for the team, but I'm not sure a team that wants to win the league title and obviously Champions League, hopefully in a few seasons. So I'm just going to put maybe 21 million. I know that's only a few million above his value, but it's Fellaini. I think above 20 million itself is above Fellaini's worth, what he could do for a team. But yeah, suggest terms for 21 million. And yeah, that doesn't even get accepted there. So kind of my thoughts on that was pretty correct. And let's drop it to 20 million, suggest terms, and that gets accepted. I think that's a good amount. I think the offer was too good to turn down. I see Fellaini, someone you'd be lucky maybe to get 15 million for, even though his value is higher than that. He's got really strong physicals, and he's a good tackler. But yeah, I don't. He's got some decent attributes. I won't lie, physically, but technically, he's got good tackling that stands out, and heading. He almost has good attributes for a defender, but then other attributes like mentally and marking, not good enough. So, yeah, very interesting player, but not part of my plans. So there we go. We sell Fellaini to PSG for 20 million. I'm pretty happy. Look at that on the face of it. 20 million for Fellaini. He moves on to PSG. That is all good, really, for me. Okay, so the deal actually went through. The transfer deadline day ended. Again, I'm not going to worry about that because I'm pretty happy about, transfer deadline day passed. Didn't it pass before, though? I'm just looking at this for interest. Transfer deadline. Oh, it says for English club. I thought just for the whole of Europe. They end at the same time. Again, it doesn't matter because it's not a bad thing. I'm pretty happy with selling Fellaini. Maybe just that we didn't get a replacement. But what, a replacement to sit on the bench? I can just, or not even, he wasn't even on the bench. So, yeah, I don't really care about it. I'm pretty happy that I got an offer for him. And to be honest, even with knowing he would have left in the transfer window, I still would have sold him anyway, but maybe I would have looked for another replacement. But like I said, it probably would have been a younger guy, and to be honest, it would have made this video go even longer. Might not have even had a time for a game to get into next. So, I'm pretty happy with letting Fellaini go, because then, again, we relieve more wages and get more money in, so that's all good. We just have to get past this and get into the game. So sorry if this episode is a bit too long for you guys after we play the Watford game, because it's still international break, like 12 days until that. But yeah, these are just for the transfer episodes. And once we get to the season now, basically after this episode, just have to worry on about the games, and yeah, won't be too dragging on. And guys, here is the squad registration for the Europa League, and doesn't look to be any problems, like any key players missing out and can't be selected. Laporte coming in, too easy. Also, Laporte has just got his first cap for France, so he's really hitting that time in his career when he's becoming known as a really class player, to be honest, pushing towards that world-class level. I think at 21, you can't really rate a player as world-class, but really anticipating for him to reach that level. So guys, I was just browsing through players that are running out the contract at the end of the year, and I saw a name that really troubled me. Adam Johnson. So for whatever reason, he's not removed in my transfer update. I'm not even, go off him right there. Not going to give him the time of day. But yeah, if you ever see him, like you might see him, just don't talk about him. Just ignore. If you ever see him, whether it shows like a goal scored or anything like that, just, don't talk about it in the comments or anything like that. Just simply, ignore him. I expected he would have been removed. But yeah, that would be good, as I don't want someone like that being talked about, like in my videos, in the comments or whatever. So, yeah, just a heads up. And of course, you guys know Geronimo Rulli is available to sign on a pre-contract in the first season. You can sign him on the approach to sign deal. And I did sign him for Lazio, but what I'm realizing is a lot more people are watching this Man United save. So there's new people coming to my channel watching this series that didn't even watch Lazio. So I still think I can sign him. I think it will still be okay, because majority of people, or at least a lot of people watching, wouldn't have watched that series anyway. Now, guys, finally getting into the first game of this episode. If we win here, we will go top. Simple as that. Watford haven't had a terrible season. They've picked up 2 wins from the first 4 starts. So in a pretty safe position, I would have to say. Let's head into the team selection. You can see Memphis Depay equal most assists so far this season. Wayne Rooney from international duty is still a bit tired, played a lot. So even though he's on good form, we're going to start Martial. He's been okay. Well, he scored 1 goal, but he's come off the bench 5 times. He deserves a start at the very least. Or Marcus Rashford. Do we give him a chance to bring him on? Actually, we're going to drop out Schneiderlin. We're not really playing Schneiderlin. Interesting. So we bring on Rashford and then just swap him with Wayne Rooney. I don't know. I just like having players in order from most defensive players to most attacking players. At the start of this save, I allocated Wayne Rooney to be trained as a central midfielder and in box-to-box midfielder. So especially with Fellaini leaving now, he could be that extra option to play in central midfield. As I mentioned, as he get older, could play a bit more deeper, especially with Martial and Marcus Rashford coming through. So hopefully that will be alright, and Schneiderlin is probably going to have to get some reserve games. So I haven't really gave him a chance yet, just the way the season has panned out. Let's head on into the game now against Watford at home. We should really be anticipating a dominant performance. Laporte making his starting debut at home as well is pretty fitting, and you can see Watford are going with a defensive 5-3-2, sorry. So we're going to have to be pretty dominant, I would have to say. So as we go into team talk, I won't do any instructions or player individual instructions for Watford here today. We are going to go attacking, and instruction-wise, we'll take off retained possession, but we still stick with the shorter passing for now. So sometimes we'll make those kind of changes depending on the opposition. So hopefully I can show today Martial, first starting game of the season, and also Laporte debut and is at home. Hopefully he puts in a good shift. Okay, now it's Ain't No Holla Bass Girl. Can we tackle him? Don't let him get through! Ain't No Holla Bass Girl! What a strike! Whoa! I was not expecting that from him. Wow. Loading highlights. Let's check this out on 3D. That just hits us. Surprisingly, from Ain't No Holla Bass Girl. Whoa. We're just waiting for the highlights to load. The highlights couldn't even believe it. What a hit! Was he even going for that? Oh, I think he was. He was. What a hit, lad. One matter is the clear one we have to bring on. Valencia. I know it's harsh to drop him, but we have to, because we're going to switch up formations here. Then One Mata, he can go as inside forward. We'll go on attack as well. Then Memphis. Like, realistically, or just what it appears as, this is a better formation. Like, I can get these players like One Mata and Memphis in better positions, better roles. And we're probably going to have to go 2 strikers here because Martial is playing. So we're going, because, yeah, Rooney could play attacking midfield. Will be more attacking, if anything. So we will go with the 2 complete forwards. What worked last time when one was support. So we'll actually drop Ibrahimovic back to the support role. He's full on each one just because, yeah, he's an amazing player, Zlatan. And instruction-wise, we will be more expressive. So we'll do okay there. So, yeah, make some changes. So even with making little changes there, it's accomplished, almost fully fluid there. So that should be all good. One Mata coming on. He needs to show something, because if he doesn't this season, he could be a player that I could see myself selling in the following season. But now Luke Shaw, we're starting to create some opportunities now. It's looking good. Martial, Memphis, Shaw, Luke Shaw, Martial almost scores. It comes off the crossbar. Rooney, Zlatan, Rooney, Mata to save us. At least we can get a point from this game. One Mata, Rooney, superb assist. We get a late equaliser. We avoid embarrassment losing at home against Watford at the very least. So you can't say I lost at home. That just saves me that. Oh, yes, we do. I'm like so excited. Not so excited, it's more relief. I'm relieved we don't lose at home against a team we really should have beat. And that should be it. Whew. Could be an important point come the end of the season. You don't know how the season's going to pan out. I'm still very disappointed, of course. But just let them know that. We haven't had a result like that this season where we've really let ourselves down. We've drawn against teams, against good teams in the league. But at home against a team we should have won against, you always need this. You always need a performance like that. A poor performance. Obviously, like Chris Smalling with a knock, not having the best of games. Yeah, it's not going to help. Not going to help you. But you learn from this, and I like to think we'll learn from it, and we won't see many other performances like this for the season. And the good sign is, after 5 games, we are undefeated, and we're sitting in third. We're sitting in a decent position. Third, and only 2 points from first. And Man City is below us. So, yeah, there's some positives to go with that. We rescue a late draw. Chris Smalling, he's going to be out for 8 to 10 days. It's not a major injury, so that should be okay. Varela wants to discuss personal matters. Why I've left him out of the Premier League squad? Well, you're a reserve player. That's the simple answer to that question. But, yeah, what do you want me to say? He's only a 2-star player, 22. He's not going to be improving majorly. Doesn't have high potential in him. I'm going to have to say I'm going to sell him. He's just not the quality we need. He's very small, even though for a right back, like a fullback, 171 centimeters. That's very small. I don't want him to be. Yeah, he can't. I can't see him being good enough Manchester United level. He's like, I can't believe I've been left out of the Barclays Premier League squad. I'm not going to be able to play enough football, and now I want to leave. There's a Michael Owen quote. He's been left out of the Barclays Premier League squad, so he's not going to be able to play enough football. I'm going to say I'll just offer you out. Yeah, because you're not a good enough player. We just have to sell him. I think someone told me in the comments that he plays well, but I can't see him playing well for me with those kind of attributes. So, yeah, it's the harsh realities of managing a top-level club. And these are the kind of frustrations you have to deal with when you are managing a top team. A lot of people say it's easy, but there's a lot of... You can see you have a lot of money, buy big players, but yeah, there's so much other stuff to it, like other players that get frustrated, and that hurts morale of those players, plus potentially... Actually, we'll offer a bit more, but yeah, potentially the team as well if they get unhappy. So we'll just offer 850k. Yeah, just not simply good enough. But yeah, this is a pretty long episode because we went through transfer negotiations. I'm pretty happy with what we did, considering the money we have left, both in the overall balance and our transfer budget and wage budget especially, almost 500k. So pretty strong. We're in a pretty strong position considering the big transfer we made for Laporte, who's going to be a massive signing for us. And I'm excited to develop him because, like I said, I haven't really developed him in Football Manager before over, like a few seasons as like a signing in a proper save. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode nonetheless. From the following episodes until, I guess, a transfer window again, we're going to be focusing on games and, focusing on getting lots of victories. Europa League starts in the next episode. So don't forget to drop a like on the video if you want to see that. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.